House lawmakers have introduced legislation in a bill package called Justice for Survivors. Bills 6047 through 6051 would extend the statute of limitations for criminal sexual conduct, change the window for civil claims that have expired, and remove governmental immunity in cases of criminal sexual conduct for K through 12 schools and universities. One Genesee County woman is advocating for the bills. Mid-Michigan Now's Courtney Bennett joins us with more. And Courtney, why is she pushing for this legislation?
Mike, these bills in the House mirror the ones in the Senate that passed last year. They focus on delayed disclosure as more and more survivors come forward years after their abuse. Morgan Scaife abuse began when she was just 8 years old and continued until she was 16. It took her years to share her story.
When you rape a child, you've just about murdered them.
It was 1979 when Morgan Scaife's nightmare began. The abuser was her best friend's father.
I was so afraid of this becoming exposed, which was terrifying to me because he said he would kill me if anyone found out about what was happening. And so I just continued to remain silent, which I very much regret now.
After years of abuse, Scaife says it finally ended when she was 16. She told police what happened after she turned 18. Her abuser was eventually convicted and sent to prison. Now, all these years later, Scaife still lives with the pain of the abuse, but is healing. She also advocates for children and adults living with trauma.
We talk about generational trauma. I'm a product of that. My mother was abused as a child and did not heal herself, but she dealt with it through drinking, which led to my situation because she wasn't paying attention.
She feels that the adults around her should have paid more attention to the signs. Scaife has written 2 books. Her story focuses on her abuse and also how to spot signs of grooming. She believes teaching children about what it looks like is just as important as teaching adults.
Really, once a child is touched, it's kind of game over. They don't speak, they don't talk, they won't report it.
And years after reporting her abuse, she's worked through her trauma. Although she lives with it every day, she now finds peace with her animals and also her ability to use her voice for those who feel they don't have one.
I always like to offer the advice for anyone that is going through any type of abuse to find someone who will listen, because it took me many attempts to find somebody who would hear me, who would listen, who would care.
Morgan has been in contact with House lawmakers who are sponsoring the legislation. She hopes it passes sometime this year. For now, live in the studio, Courtney Bennett, Mid-Michigan Now.